Do I like playing against Luka Dončić? The answer is no. I mean, the answer is no.
If I'm really guarding Luka, I'm just guarding him. I ain't stopping.
Like, damn, this dude's good. Do I belong?
Luka Dončić has firmly established himself as one of the NBA's biggest young stars. In fact, calling him an up-and-coming player no longer feels accurate because he has already reached superstar status. A more fitting description is that he's a once-in-a-generation talent with everything it takes to become the league's next face. After delivering an incredible 2023-24 NBA season, Luka made it impossible for anyone to overlook his greatness. He led the league in scoring with 33.9 points per game, while also averaging 9.2 rebounds and 9.8 assists, the second highest assist average in the NBA. It was a season that sent a clear message about just how dominant he has become. His remarkable performances have earned him tremendous respect from players across the league. Over the years, many NBA stars have spoken highly of his talent and impact on the game. Let's take a look at what some of them have said about Luka Dončić. When it comes to elite offensive players, few names compare to James Harden during his Houston Rockets prime. Those years were truly historic. Harden captured the 2017-18 NBA MVP award and followed it up by averaging an incredible 36 points per game in 2018-19 and 34 points per game in 2019-20. It was one of the greatest scoring runs the league has ever witnessed. Watching Luka dominate throughout the 2023-24 season brought back memories of Harden's incredible peak. Their offensive styles share many similarities, from their ability to control the pace to their creative shot-making and playmaking. Harden has recognized those comparisons himself and has spoken about the similarities in their games, as well as the unique challenges both elite scorers have faced.
Man, he just creates so many defensive problems, defensive nightmares, you know what I mean?
The biggest challenge is making every possession more difficult. It's about forcing tougher shot attempts, taking away those signature step-back jumpers, and gradually wearing a player down over the course of a game, and even more so throughout an entire playoff series. According to Harden, that's exactly how opposing teams approached him when he was the primary ball handler. Because he has experienced that level of defensive attention firsthand, he understands what Luka is going through. He knows the pressure that comes with being the focal point of every defense, and also recognizes the different strategies teams use to slow down players in that role and make life as difficult as possible. Harden explained that he remembers exactly what it felt like to be in that situation. He believes teams are now using many of those same defensive tactics against Luka. Of course, it's not just Luka opponents have to worry about. Kyrie Irving brings another elite level of skill to the floor, giving Dallas two dynamic offensive stars. Defenses are forced to deal with a dangerous 1-2 punch, making the challenge of slowing them down even more difficult. Take what the defense gives you and make the right decision on every possession without trying to force the action. During the 2023-24 NBA season, Luka Dončić reached a level of dominance that very few players have ever experienced. Only a select group of superstars truly understand what it's like to carry that kind of offensive responsibility. One of those players is Stephen Curry. At the peak of his career, Curry completely transformed the game of basketball. His incredible shooting range and unique style changed how the sport is played, coached, and even practiced around the world. Winning the NBA's first and still only unanimous MVP award is proof of just how extraordinary he was during that era. Elite players often recognize greatness in one another, and the mutual respect between Luka Dončić and Steph Curry is a perfect example. Curry has repeatedly praised Luka's all-around offensive game and understands just how difficult he is to defend. According to Curry, Luka's combination of size and elite ball handling forces defenders to stay locked in from start to finish. Since he can score at all three levels, defenders have to be prepared for every possible move. Give him too much space, and he'll bury a step-back three. Crowd him too closely, and he'll use his quick footwork, tight handle, and physical strength to get past you. Curry also highlighted Luka's incredible court vision, calling it one of the biggest reasons he's so dangerous. Whether he's creating shots for teammates or scoring himself, Luka can punish virtually any defensive coverage, and when his jump shot is falling, slowing him down becomes an even greater challenge. Even if you manage to take away one part of his game, he'll simply find another way to impact the contest. He also pointed out that Luka contributes on the defensive end, mentioning key steals and even recalling a strip against him during one matchup. In Curry's view, Luka has continued to improve every season and keeps raising the level of his game. When healthy, Lonzo Ball has built a reputation as one of the NBA's premier perimeter defenders. With his size, quick hands, defensive instincts, and versatility, he's capable of matching up against nearly any guard or wing in the league. Because of those defensive strengths, Lonzo is regularly assigned to guard the opposing team's top perimeter scorer. That experience gives him valuable insight into the challenge of defending elite offensive talents like Luka Dončić and what it really takes to slow him down.
Zo had a short answer.
Just get into him as much as I can.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is another once-in-a-generation talent and one of the NBA's biggest stars. Widely recognized as one of the league's premier players, he's also among the most difficult matchups in basketball, standing nearly 7 feet tall while moving with the speed and agility of a guard. Giannis combines elite athleticism with overwhelming physical strength. His unique blend of size, power, and quickness allows him to dominate opponents on both ends of the floor, and he takes full advantage of those gifts every time he steps onto the court. As fierce a competitor as he is, Giannis has never hesitated to acknowledge greatness in his fellow stars. He has shown plenty of admiration for Luka Dončić's game over the years and has made it clear that he holds the Maverick superstar in extremely high regard.
It's amazing. He's playing great basketball.
He's an exceptional player who not only dominates individually, but also elevates the performance of everyone around him. His ability to create opportunities and involve his teammates is what makes him such a complete offensive force. He's one of the most gifted basketball players I've ever had the opportunity to compete against. Kevin Durant is widely regarded as one of the greatest scorers the NBA has ever seen. His remarkable skill set and effortless scoring ability have made him a role model for countless young basketball players hoping to follow in his footsteps. After joining the Phoenix Suns, Durant became part of the growing rivalry between Phoenix and the Dallas Mavericks. That gave him plenty of first-hand experience facing Luka Dončić at his best. In those high-stakes matchups, Luka consistently raises his level of play, making life extremely difficult for opposing defenses. As a fierce competitor himself, Durant has developed a deep appreciation for Luka's talent. When he was asked what separates Dončić from other stars and why he's such a difficult player to contain, KD shared his perspective on the unique qualities that make Luka one of the league's most dangerous offensive weapons.
Well, I mean, I think it's a culmination of playing in the EuroLeague at such an early age.
He plays with the ball in his hands for most of the game, controlling the offense at a deliberate pace. Instead of speeding things up, he slows the game down, reads the defense, and dictates the action on his own terms. Their offense revolves around a simple but highly effective approach. They repeatedly run the pick and roll with Luka, putting the ball in his hands and allowing him to read the defense and make the right play every time down the floor.
So it's unpredictable sometimes. He's such a great passer that he'll get into the lane and throw a dime.
Once he attacks the basket, defenses have to make a difficult choice. If they commit to stopping his shot, he has the vision to fire a perfect pass to an open teammate. That combination of scoring and playmaking makes him a truly unique player and a centerpiece of their offensive system. Even when Luka isn't on the floor, Dallas has made sure the offense doesn't lose its identity. Players like Spencer Dinwiddie and Jalen Brunson were capable of running a similar style, allowing the team to maintain the same offensive rhythm. From the moment Luka arrived, the Mavericks built their entire system around maximizing his strengths and putting him in the best position to succeed every night. Because of that commitment, many believe Luka's ceiling is still incredibly high. If he continues on this path, there's every reason to expect him to dominate the league for many years to come. Jamal Murray is often overlooked when conversations turn to the NBA's elite guards, but his value to the Denver Nuggets has been impossible to ignore. Time and again, especially in the playoffs, he has shown just how vital he is to Denver's success when the stakes are highest. During a December 2023 matchup between the Nuggets and the Mavericks, Denver cruised to a convincing victory, winning by nearly 30 points. It was a frustrating night for Dallas, with Luka Dončić carrying almost the entire offensive load. He poured in 38 points, while the Mavericks' next highest scorer, Dante Exum, finished with just 11. Even after such a dominant team performance, Jamal Murray admitted that slowing down Luka was anything but easy. Following the game, he explained that despite the lopsided final score, containing a player of Luka's caliber remained one of the toughest challenges the Nuggets faced all night.
I don't think that's a question for me. I'm up to ask the other team.
Murray pointed out that almost no one else on Dallas was able to make a significant offensive impact that night. But Luka was a completely different story. He praised Dončić as an incredible talent and emphasized that there's a reason the Mavericks trust him to control the ball on nearly every possession. With the offense running through him, Luka has the ability to create scoring opportunities for both himself and his teammates, making him the engine that drives the entire team. He can hurt a defense in so many different ways, whether it's knocking down step-back jumpers, drawing contact to get to the free throw line, or attacking the basket for easy finishes. He has every tool needed to keep defenders guessing on every possession. With more than 2 decades in the NBA, LeBron James has faced every type of opponent imaginable. Throughout his legendary career, he's competed against stars from multiple generations and developed a deep understanding of what makes elite players so difficult to defend. While LeBron's incredible athleticism has always been one of his greatest strengths, his basketball IQ is just as important to his success. His ability to read the game and recognize offensive tendencies has allowed him to remain dominant for over 20 seasons. During an episode of his podcast with former NBA guard JJ Redick, LeBron shared his thoughts on why Luka Dončić is one of the toughest players in the league to contain. In his view, many teams make a critical mistake when they try to slow Luka down. LeBron questioned the strategy of constantly trapping or blitzing Luka, especially when Dallas surround him with reliable shooters. He explained that while those tactics can work against certain players, Luka's elite decision-making makes them extremely risky. Once the defense sends extra attention his way, he almost always finds the open teammate. He compared the situation to how defenses have recently treated Jalen Brunson with the New York Knicks, noting that blitzing Brunson makes more sense because of the Knicks' current offensive structure. But against Luka, LeBron believes the approach often backfires. If players like Tim Hardaway Jr. or Dante Exum start knocking down open three-pointers created by Luka's passing, the defense quickly runs out of answers. And with Kyrie Irving also capable of taking over a game at any moment, trapping Luka becomes an even more dangerous gamble. Despite eventually proving himself to be the best player from the 2018 NBA draft, Luka Dončić was selected 3rd overall. DeAndre Ayton was chosen with the 1st overall pick, and although he hasn't reached Luka's superstar level, he has still built a very productive NBA career. Ayton finished the 2023-24 season averaging 16 points and 11 rebounds, numbers that would normally receive far more attention. However, Luka's extraordinary rise has kept the spotlight on that draft class and fueled constant discussions about whether Phoenix made the right choice with the number 1 pick. During his time with the Phoenix Suns, Ayton faced Luka numerous times and experienced firsthand just how special his game is. Those battles gave him a deep appreciation for Luka's talent and the unique challenges he presents every time he steps onto the floor. Whenever the switch comes, I take it as my responsibility to step up and do everything I can to slow him down. That's simply the mindset I bring to the game.
Feeling some type of way on stopping somebody. It's the NBA.
The reality is, you can't completely shut down great players. All you can do is stay in front of them, make every possession difficult, and force them to earn everything they get.
If I'm really guarding Luka, I'm just guarding him. I ain't stopping him. He missed because he missed by himself.
If he misses a shot, it's usually because he didn't make it, not because I completely stopped him. My job is simply to stay in front of him and make the attempt as difficult as possible. Kyrie Irving is widely considered the most talented teammate Luka Dončić has shared the court with. Throughout his career, Kyrie has experienced his share of challenges with fellow superstars and different organizations. However, his partnership with Luka has been a completely different story. At this stage of his career, Kyrie appears to have embraced the role of a veteran leader in Dallas. His experience and maturity have allowed him to fit seamlessly alongside Luka, helping create one of the NBA's most dangerous backcourts. Speaking about their partnership, Kyrie explained that while he has learned valuable lessons from playing with other star teammates over the years, his approach with Luka is simple. The key is to trust him completely, give him the freedom to play his natural game, and allow him to continue developing into the player he's capable of becoming.